know fuel-efficient jets are part of the equation, but there are other elements that are going into making flying hopefully more efficient and more fun or less of a hassle. You've heard of smart homes, I'm sure you all have, but now we have something called connected aircraft. And Kristin, I'm hoping you can help us understand this idea of a connected aircraft and how it harnesses data to improve the flight experience and the bottom line.
Sure. So I think a lot of us have heard about the Internet of Things and the types of possibilities that creates. But with a connected aircraft, you're truly able to bring together the physical and digital world, so that the airplane, along with the data that comes off of that airplane, to understand where you can anticipate possibilities to do things different. So if you've ever been stuck in an airport with your children waiting for a maintenance delay, or heaven forbid with somebody else's children like crying in the next aisle, you know that you would rather have airlines have the ability to anticipate disruptions. And with some of the data analytics that can be done with the connected aircraft, we're actually able to anticipate with a 99.5% success rate 1 to 3 days before a flight when parts might fail, when you might have an unscheduled disruption. And so airlines are able now to use that data from their own operations, and then apply analytics to that data so that they can make those predictions and make flight just a lot nicer for all of us. Yeah. So, and we talk about fuel efficiency. The same type of data analytics can be used to drive fuel efficiency as well. And so we talked a little bit about how weight is, it's one of the enemies of driving an efficient flight. Well, airlines wrestle today in an environment where, the cost of fuel is 20 to 40% of their operation. And one of the things that they're expected to do is to carry reserve fuel or contingency fuel for their flights. And today there is a lot of regulation that would say how much contingency fuel is required to ensure safety, but safety can still be ensured using less fuel through things like statistics and statistical fuel control. And the Honeywell Go Direct software that we work on at Honeywell actually helps airlines to better plan. And so you can sometimes take those reserves from a 10% level down to a 3% level, making flight more efficient and really helping to reduce this carbon dioxide output from a flight. So a lot of really exciting things.
Oh, that's neat. And how does, we've had a lot of weather issues. How does a connected aircraft work when it comes to weather?
Yeah, so it's helpful first to think about a connected aircraft a little bit like how your cell phone works. So first you connect the plane with satellite equipment or antennas that can allow you real-time communication. You have satellites that can provide that airtime to the jet, just like you get airtime services on your own cell phone. And then you have apps that are enabled based on doing that. Well, when it comes to weather and avoiding bad weather, for example, that real-time connectivity to the airplane allows for pilots to actually see developing weather, and it allows for them to get information real-time on how they can fly safer and more efficient routes. So there really is a possibility for your pilots to help you have a safer flight that has maybe less turbulence because you're dealing with less weather. And they're still able to do that while balancing, making sure they get there on time. Because at the end of the day, you drive efficiency by trying to get there on time.
Yeah, that's exactly. I think that's what everybody wants.
That's right.